Hey guys, so I'm here today to film another Empties video for you. I feel like I just filmed one, but I guess that was for January, February. This one will be for March and half of April. This little bin is full of stuff, and I also have a bunch of larger products to show you, so let's do this. The first thing I finished up were two face toners. This one is the Simple Soothing Face Toner. I've been using this every night for like the past few months. It's a decent toner, it's alcohol-free, whatever, it was cheap. And then I also finished up the Nivea Gentle Toner. This one only had about this much in it. I basically went through a drawer and cleaned out a bunch of stuff, and I had like a half-empty face toner in there. I don't know why. So I've been using this one in the morning to kind of get the gunk off my face because I'm too lazy to wash it in the morning. They're both decent face toners. I may or may not repurchase them. I don't know. Then I finished a L'Oreal Color Radiance Protecting Detangling Care Leave-In Conditioner. That's a mouthful. I like this. I like the Sally Hansen, or not Sally Hansen, the Sally Beauty Supply one better, but this one's way cheaper, so I will repurchase this at some point. It's just that like the other one is just so much easier to like brush my hair after. Then I finished up an Evian facial spray. This is the large one. I love Evian facial spray. I love facial sprays in general. They just feel so good on my skin. But I'm probably going to try some more high-end ones, like a La Roche-Posay one or an Avène one, because they have actual hydrating ingredients in them as opposed to this, which is just literally water, and it doesn't actually hydrate your face. And if you put water on your face, it actually dries your face out, but I like that for setting my foundation, or when I, like, sometimes I always feel like whenever I powder my face, it just looks powdery, so if I set it with a setting spray, it just looks magical, so yeah. I do love the Evian one, though, if you're, like, on a budget. And then I finished up a Chocomania exfoliant from The Body Shop. This is empty. I could probably like exfoliate like a hand with that, but yeah, it's empty. It smelled really good, but like when I used this, it looked like I had just smeared dirt all over myself and all over my shower. It's an okay exfoliant. I liked it. I would probably try another Body Shop one at some point in my future. I love the Body Shop, but I do want to try the Soap and Glory one, so I'll probably do that next. And then I finished this. This is the Vaseline Spray and Go Moisturizer. This is like all the rage on beauty blogs across Canada. People are raving about this stuff, but I don't get it. I mean, I get it. I'm horrible at moisturizing, but basically you just spray it. Oh, and did you see that? It just shot out of there because it's not actually completely done, but I just got some of my cat who's on my lap. Awkward. You basically spray your body with it, and then I like to rub it in, but the problem is you have to like either use this in your shower or put a towel down because it like waxes your floor. You get it all over the place. I understand that it's easier to use than moisturizer, and it is less sticky than moisturizer, but I find that it's not as moisturizing as regular moisturizer because like your body doesn't feel as like deeply moisturized as with a normal moisturizer. So I don't know, and this is really expensive for what it is. This is like, I've seen this for like $9.99 at Walmart's, whereas you can get like a giant Vaseline for like $4.99 and it would last you way longer. The other problem with this is it didn't last me very long. Like it just kind of stopped working or stopped spraying, like there's nothing else in it. It smelled great, the cocoa smell. Smells delicious, but it just like only lasted me like maybe 2 months. Maybe like 2 months, which isn't fantastic for like a moisturizer, whereas I could buy the giant Vaseline one for cheaper and it would last me longer. So yeah. So then I have a Balea Detoxifying Face Mask. This one's in French clay. This was okay. It felt like it made my skin really soft after, but like, I don't know. It was a face mask. This I used 3 times. I just, again, put it in the Ziploc bag, so that's handy, but yeah. It was just whatevs. I also finished up my Vichy face cleanser. This is a purifying foaming cream. I cut it open to get the rest out, and what I'm gonna say is I wouldn't repurchase this because it was such a pain in the ass to get it out. Like, I thought it was almost empty because it wouldn't come out anywhere, and when I cut it open there was so much product left, but because it's such a thick foaming cleanser, it like stuck to the inside. Like normally when I cut a bottle open, the whole inside top is just like has nothing in it, but like This still has stuff in it because it's so thick and was like stuck to the inside. There was so much in the bottom. It was so hard to get out. So I put it into like a smaller squeeze container, but it's even hard to get out of that. Like, it's just more pain than it's worth. But I mean, it was a good foaming cleanser for like when I had it. It's just like, I'm over it. I finished up this Shuamora sample of the Skin Purifying Cleansing Oil. I liked this, and this sample lasted me like 2 weeks. Every single night I used this sample, and it just like never emptied. It was weird. It's a good cleansing oil. I don't know if I would repurchase it. This one, there's one cleansing oil that's like $90, but this one's only $35. So, I mean, it's not a bad deal. It's about the same price as the MAC Cleanse Off oil, but I'll probably be trying some other ones after I finish my MAC one. I finished up 1 tube of the CoverGirl Clump Crusher mascara. I was in love with this mascara, and then I was indifferent to it, and then I loved it again, and now I'm indifferent to it again. I think the problem is that this is a dry mascara formula, therefore it dries out more quickly than other mascaras, and so it's good for the first while when it's still kind of wet and it's really makes your lashes like really voluminous, but then it just kind of like dries out and loses its edge, and I probably wouldn't repurchase it. Sorry. I finished up a Blistex 5-star lip protection. This is what it looks like. It's super empty. Well, actually, it's not super empty, but it's empty enough. This is okay. I just like the smell of this one. Is that weird? It smells like vanilla. It's good. I finished up a Ultraceuticals Professional C10 serum. I don't know how I feel about this serum. I ended up only using it in the mornings and not at night because I found that at night, I think the vitamin C in it, and after I used my Clarisonic, and my Clarisonic is so harsh on my face, not harsh, but like harsher than nothing on my face, and then using this over it made it sting or like tingle a little bit. So I only use this in the morning, and it did kind of leave an orange cast on my hands, and apparently it's like originally $65 and I got it for like $12, so I don't know. But I am going to keep the bottle to put like rubbing alcohol in so that when I do press loose shadows, I can like use the little eyedropper, because like how perfect is that? So yeah. I also finished up an Elizabeth Arden 8-Hour Cream Intensive Hand Moisturizer. Again, I cut it open because I cut everything open because now I'm obsessed with using like every last drop of everything I own. This is a good hand moisturizer. I wouldn't like purchase it on its own, but I would repurchase the like set that Elizabeth Arden has with like the actual face cream, the lip balm, and this. So yeah. I finished up my L'Oreal Magic Lumi Concealer, finally. This stuff, like, I feel like lasted forever. It's a dupe for the Touche Clay concealer. I do like it. It's really nice and, like, highlighting. It's a little pricey for drugstore, but, I mean, it's cheaper than the Touche Clay, so that's nice. Just 2 more things. Whew. First, I finished up a NARS eyeshadow primer sample. It's a really good eyeshadow primer, and I see why people love it now. But my only issue is that it's not colored. I need something like Painterly Paint Pot that will cancel out all of the veins in my eyes and stuff, so that even if I wear like a highlight that's light, you can't see my veins through it, you know? So if you're looking for a good eye primer, that's a really good one, and if you don't have like discoloration on your lid, it'll work well. And then the last thing I finished up is an Aquafina lip balm. I actually finished up like 3 of these. I just keep throwing them out by accident, so I only have this one left, but I love the Aquafina lip balms. I have repurchased them, so yeah, these are awesome. You can get 4 for $3.99, I think, at Walmart, which is a fantastic deal. So that's it. Those are my empties over the span of 1.5 months, which is insanity, but awesome. I love finishing things. I love seeing how much I finished. I think I'm insane. So I hope you guys enjoyed that video, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye.